Welcome, everybody, to a Sunday night edition at 9 o'clock. Sunday night. This is the first time ever I think I've ever done this on Sunday night, but let's look at it this way, people. We're in the playoffs right now, so that's why I'm doing it. All week, this whole week is playoff week, and I got a special guest, JT Toth, Wednesday night from Draft 412. 9 o'clock will be coming on. I will look for some guests. I will get people on all week long. I don't know when the game is going to be. I don't know what time, but this is playoff week. Last year, I had to sit down in my basement when we won against Cleveland, and we had to worry about Joe Flacco and the Jets to try to get us into the playoffs. But today, this is what we're going to talk about here on the Black and Gold podcast show, Sunday's edition, all week long, playoff edition. Welcome, everybody, once again to the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast show. I'm the host, Bad Bubba Brewer, on a Sunday night. Exciting times, people. Exciting times if you're a Steeler fan. We are in. We had that big, huge win last night. I don't care what anybody says. To win in Baltimore is very, very hard. Who cares if they put people on the sidelines, put the raincoats on them? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. The Pittsburgh Steelers won 17-10. Every time they face the Ravens, it's a one-possession game anyway sometimes, people. I will take it. And I'm going to get on to social media because hopefully I'm on YouTube and I'll get to some comments. Hopefully people are probably watching the Miami Buffalo game because it is the last game of the season. I know Kyle is watching it, but it is what it is. It's 0-0 right now, and we don't have to worry about it because, like I said before, we are in the 2024 playoff hunt. But let's talk a little bit about yesterday's game. I usually do this on Wednesdays, but like I said, when I open up the show, I will have special guest JT Toth of Draft 412 coming in at 9 o'clock, and also looking for some other guests all week because I think I'm going to do a show every day leading up to the playoffs, besides other shows. Yes, thank you, Shane. Thank you, YouTube. I got it on right now. So, like I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers 17, Ravens 10. Okay, quarterback Mason Rudolph was 18 out of 20, 152 yards, one touchdown, that big, huge 71-yard touchdown to Dante Johnson. And the sad part about it is, people, George Pickens, 0 receptions. I thought maybe they would throw something to him. They did not. I don't understand it, but who am I? I'm just a podcaster. I'm just a Steeler fan. I'm sure some of my suggestions or takes people don't agree with, and I'm going to get to some stuff live on my Facebook when I posted stuff. Other people always throw stuff out there, and hey, look, it is what it is, but I will talk about it here. But let me go to the social media. Let's see here. Kelly, go Steelers. Love you too, Kel. Thanks for all the support. Jeremy, just getting on here, but who would you prefer, Steelers to face, Buffalo or Kansas City? I'm going to tell you what, Jeremy, it doesn't really matter to me. I really don't care because the AFC is weak. It's not as strong as it used to be. I don't think the Chiefs are that strong, and I don't think the Buffalo Bills are that strong. It doesn't matter. Dean, thanks for tuning in, brother. Steelers Nation is going strong. Oh, Miami just scored. See, it doesn't matter. Matt, thanks for coming on. Here we go, Steeler Nation. Troy says, go Bills. I don't want to have to go play Mahomes in the playoffs or Mahomie in the playoffs. Dean says the defense will need to step up without Watt. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to shoot him up. I guess his brother said give him another week. Speaking of TJ Watt, he had a grade 2. This is, let me get to this thing here right here. I try to do some graphics. Update on TJ Watt on the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast health index. He is at a grade 2 MCL sprain. I have no idea what that is, but it was a 3 as of after the game. After the game, he got checked out Sunday morning. Now it's at a grade 2. I'm sure they're going to rehab the shit out of that because honestly, without TJ Watt in the lineup, the Pittsburgh Steelers aren't very successful. Nicole Cepas, thanks for tuning in. Tell your brother Dutch I said hello. We got the Steelers in Mexico. God bless you. Kyle-L's watching. 7-0, kids. 7-0 Miami. Susan, thanks for tuning in. Lisa Fabian. Jeremy says Buffalo has a hot hand at home. Kansas City's not the team that they used to be. I am torn. I'm not torn. I don't give a rat's ass who we play. I'm telling you right now, this is the redemption story of Pittsburgh Steelers franchise history. If Mason Rudolph, and I'm going to talk about Mason here very, very soon. Dean says, I read 3 to 6 weeks to recover. I seen that too. I'm just hoping maybe they can do another MRI and it's graded to a 1. You know, I don't know. I have no idea what a grade 2 MCL sprain is. I didn't know it could be graded. I had no idea. And I don't know what he was. It was just a freak accident. And thanks to Montavious Adams, thank you. Kal-El. At least if we lose, we know it is to come next week. Kid, you do not want to face the Pittsburgh Steelers right now with the run and attack that we have right now in between the tackles, kid. I'm telling you, do not wish for the Pittsburgh Steelers to come up to Buffalo, kid, because you'll be taking a couple days off from school because you could be crying. You could be crying. I'm telling you, nobody wants us in the playoffs, kid. We are the unorthodox, unexpected team in the AFC right now. I'm telling you. Super Bowl was the best. Nicole says, we'll do. Great job. Thanks, Nicole, because they will play Miami again. Hey, that you don't want to play us, Kal-El. Jeremy says, the next question, though, I have already heard. They may go with Pickett. I hope not. People are going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed, too. Go with the hot hand of Mason Rudolph. Like I said, Mason Rudolph, get this. Mason Rudolph finished week 18 performing with 90% of his passes in 3 games, guys. He has successfully in 3 games outdone any quarterback in 2 seasons. He has set the franchise record for the highest completion percentage within a minimum of 15 passes. And that record was held before by Mike Tomczak with 88.2% in 1998. Mason Rudolph, 90%. He looks better in the pocket. He's got a stronger arm. If Mike Tomlin goes with Kenny Pickett right now, it's ridiculous. Ralph Williams says, from Ralph Williams in Beaver County Zone, Steelers are dangerous. Yes, I do believe that. Renee, how you doing, Ray? I do believe the Steelers are dangerous getting into the playoffs, people. Last year at this time, what were we doing? We didn't do anything because we had to rely on Joe Flacco. We relied today on the Jacksonville Jaguars getting us into the playoffs. Remember this, people. Do not fuck with the terrible towel. Right here, you do not fuck with the terrible towel. Every team that has done and said something or wiped their shoes or cleats or blew their nose out of their faces with a terrible towel has been travesty. Yes, that's right. We were the 6th seed. Yes, that's right. We had a great team that time, too. I'm telling you, you never know. Mark Betamani, thanks for tuning in. Denise Plavy, Sean Robinson, thanks for tuning in. This is the first of many all week long Steelers shows, the Black and Gold podcast show, Dynasty show, the new show. Every day this week, man, gearing up for playoffs. I'm going to do stuff like every Steeler podcaster does. Right now, I'm fucking excited. I'm ready to go. I'm glad you guys are tuning in on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock. I'm pumped up. It's playoff time, people. And I get excited for playoff time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we play. I am telling you. I'm going to tell you something right now. Najee Harris had 26 rushes, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, 5 receptions, 21 yards. He was playing possessed yesterday. He was running. They need to run, like I said, tackle to tackle. They don't need to go on the outside. Just keep running in between tackle and tackle. And Connor Hayward had a great game yesterday doing some major blocking. I'm telling you. I am. Ralph says, I said 10-7. It's better be lucky than good. I tell you what, I'd rather be lucky than good. It's a new season. Steeler Freak the whole way out in Vegas, brother. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Steelers' new season. Yes, I believe it. And they didn't even use George Pickens yesterday. Just imagine that. But they will. They will come playoff time. That is guaranteed. You know. Well, I'm going to try. Yep. 9 o'clock every fucking day this week, man. 9 o'clock. If you ever want to jump on this week, Shane, let me know. Anybody that wants to jump on, give me your email. You can come on, give your scores, give your predictions. We'll know who we're playing after this stupid-ass Buffalo-Miami game, and we'll know. We'll know, and I don't care who we play. I don't care. I don't care one bit. But also, too, the only minuscule thing that I actually have about yesterday's game, Jaylen Warren, I do not think can run in weather conditions, though. Warren had 9 rushes for 33 yards, 5 receptions for 17 yards. He had a fumble. He was just not good in weather conditions. So we shall see. Receiver Dante Johnson had 4 receptions, 89 yards in that big, huge 71-yard touchdown. George Pickens, big zero, big goose egg, did not have anything. I don't even think they threw to him. But he did a jet sweep for 3 yards. And we had 289 yards total offense. The defense, TJ Watt had 2 sacks. He got sacked 18 and 19. I believe TJ Watt right now led the NFL in sacks. The first time ever where a player led with 19 sacks or more for 3 straight years. I think his brother might have did that, maybe. But TJ Watt, you know what? JJ didn't play a Steelers, so I don't know. Larry Stryker from Pro Wrestling Extreme Podcast, brother. What's going on? Larry, if you want to pop on this week and talk Steeler football, you are more than welcome. No wrestling talk this week. All black and gold talk. So, okay. Yes. Oh, will do. I appreciate it. Holy hell, am I so goddamn hyper. Now, the Ravens, Huntley he was 15 for 22, 146 yards, 1 touchdown. Actually, the Pittsburgh Steelers run defense held Gus Edwards to 10 rushes to 48 yards. The last couple games, the Pittsburgh Steelers run defense is actually keeping teams in check. So that's very good going into the playoffs. So, okay, Mark, do you think all the chatter about finding Tomlin has motivated the team, or was it Rudolph? Speaking of the Mike Tomlin stuff, I'm going to go to my Facebook because every time I respect Mike Tomlin. 17 years, non-losing record, okay? Got us in to the playoffs. We got in, due to the, thank you to the Tennessee Titans. But also, too, on the back and the arm of Mason Rudolph in these last 3 games has got us a little better than where we're at before. So, but let me, Marcus Golden had a sack. We had 4 sacks. And, Marcus Robinson and Marcus Golden with a sack each. My wife's cousin, Gary Rao, had led a team in tackles with 10. We're not related, but I just like to see Rao on the back of the jersey, and Tammy gets a kick out of that. But also, too, in 2023, the AFC North is the first division where every team finished with a winning record since 1935. We are in the toughest division in the NFL. That's right, in the NFL. But let me get to some comments, because I know somebody is probably commenting on some stuff. Let me get it here. It's probably Mr. Daryl Grandy, I'm sure. I ask Mr. Daryl Grandy to come on my show all the time. And every time I talk about Mike Tomlin and a little bit of Mike Tomlin because he hasn't won a playoff game in 6 years, you know what he does on my social media? He throws the race card up. I don't care if the Steelers coach is fucking green with polka dots, okay? I just told him quit using a race card on my social media. And I called you out, Mr. Radio Guy. So Yeah. Okay. Let me put what he put. Okay, hold on. And hold on. We're gonna read my stuff on my because I post a lot of Steeler stuff on my Facebook. Okay, so let me get to that real quick. I'll get back to your Facebook comments here in a second, but we're going to talk about this comment that I just get tired of reiterating every time that I'm in my social media when I talk Steelers football. Look, I respect what he's done for 17 years. Okay, we're in the playoffs. We have to win this playoff game. We have to because then it would be like 8 years without a playoff win. Okay, I'm just saying the obvious. That's all, and it's got nothing to do with race, color, creed, or national origin. I'm telling you, it's about winning for me. I want to win championships because I'm a Steeler fan. I want to see Super Bowl victories. Jesus God Almighty, who doesn't want to? You know what I mean? Uh-oh, my content isn't good right now. Whatever. Oh, maybe it's off. Up, let's see here. Up, maybe they took it off. I don't know. Bubba Brewer, over time, it's getting to be harder and harder to sell that it isn't about, well, say, a certain attributes he has that prior coaches did not have, especially when the facts are getting harder to dispute otherwise, and the resume creeps closer along towards him being the greatest coach in team history. The greatest Steeler coach in team history is Chuck Noll, without the only difference being the Super Bowls. He is about 2 years away in blowing Noll out of the water in every category except winning Super Bowls, buddy. Okay? That's what it's all about, winning goddamn Super Bowls, and that's what Chuck Noll did. Chuck Noll win fucking championships, brother. You know what I mean? He didn't 4 out of 6 years, man. You're going to tell me, even though it's media, look, over the years, Mike Tomlin, 17 years, you know, look, get off of fucking Tomlin's fucking nutsack. How about that? Okay? I'm just saying. You know, blah, 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 blah. You know, and I posted, you know what I mean? I posted this. You forget, you kind of wish fans would at least be honest with about the stuff they share. The marks who can't wait for the right coach to come along. Like I said before, I said, look, man, every time he posts this on my stuff, it's ridiculous. That's right. Chuck Noll, yes. You're going to tell me, even though Mike Tomlin's been around longer than Chuck Noll coaching, I think. It's pretty close. 17 years. I don't think Chuck had 17. 69 to, no, maybe he did. Maybe he did. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. You know, yeah. I don't know. I just wish, you know what I mean? I purposely, you know, I don't get clicks, man. Okay, let's see this one. Steelers Freak. If they don't win a playoff game this year, it'll be 7 years in a row, making a new ugly team record since the Super Bowl era started in 67. That is my Tomlin issue. Yes. That's my Tomlin issue too. You know, I mean, just win. Okay, 23 years with Chuck Noll. Thank you, Ralph. You know, it's about winning. Oh, Ralph Williams. Ask Daryl Grandy when he's going to have me on his show to talk sports. I tried to get him on my show. He doesn't want to show up because you got to know the hustle, Bubba. The hustle, it's all about money. I'm like, brother, I can fluctuate any type of podcasting show anytime, any day, any place. I said, come on. If you want to talk Steeler football and you want to chime in and you want to post stuff on my social media, brother, you got the whole world in your hands right now to come on here and let's get it on. Talk about Steeler football. You know, I didn't say Mike Tomlin's not a good coach. He's not a great coach. He's a good coach, but not a great coach. And we haven't done nothing. It's what have you done for me lately? You know, he's a great team player coach. But you know, hey Benjamin, good evening. So look, we're into playoffs. You know what I mean? I'm excited. Let me get some more stats. Do I have any more stats? And if I don't, you know, no, I really wants to verbally exploit his ass too. I bet he does. I want him to come on. I want Daryl Grant. I just called him out. Daryl Grandy, if you're listening to me, because every time I post something on my social media, you have a post comment. Come on my show. It's Sunday night at 9 o'clock. You give me your email. I'll have you come on, brother. You can come on. It ain't about the color of anybody's skin being a coach in my eyes. It's about winning championships. He has an opportunity this week. He has to win a playoff game. If he doesn't win a playoff game, it's the same as it always is, and it's going to be ridiculously bullshit for the offseason. We have to win a playoff game. I don't care how, I don't care where, and I don't care who. We have to win a playoff game. I hope everybody agrees with me. I don't know who we're playing. I don't care, like I said before. Mason Rudolph should be the quarterback. I want to know more about TJ Watt's injury from a grade 2. Hopefully it's a grade 1. Maybe he gets another MRI Tuesday, and we see. So I mean, I hope that was a freaky accident. Okay, Benjamin says, if the Steelers play the Bills, I love your predictions, Benjamin. I believe, I don't know if you're smoking a lot, but, if the Steelers play the Bills, I predict the Steelers are going to win 24-17. Oh, you got your score down a little bit. But if the Steelers play the Chiefs, the score will be 35-33. Pittsburgh, I hope. All the Swifties will be crying when the steel curtain comes to town. They're not as strong as they were. Patrick Mahomes and that team, Kansas City, is not as good as they are. Thank you, Chris. It's not about every time, man. Every time I post something about Tomlin, I get lambasted because it's about the color. And that's not true, man. I mean, I would have took Brian Flores as an assistant coach, and hopefully he would have been the next coach in line if Tomlin wanted to retire or give it up. I'm okay with that. Seriously, I want to win playoff games and put more trophies in the case down in Heinz Field. Amanda, oh my God, thanks for tuning in to the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast. Amanda, tell your husband I said hello, and hopefully he's waving his terrible towel. Ralph says, Bill Cowher once said, if you're not in the NFL to win a Super Bowl, you should not be in the NFL. Well, if you're not there to win a championship, what in the fuck are you doing? Tomlin's one kind won him fired. Own kind won him fired. We shall see. Okay, here we go. Steeler Freak. The next team is just nameless gray faces. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I on who we play, Steeler Freak. I vouch for you, Bubba. Tell him to go kick rocks. I just want to win. I just want to win. I just want to win a playoff game. It's a shame. I hope they fucking wrap TJ Watt up in some kind of RoboCop metal or something and get him. I like to see TJ Watt. I mean, it's just a freaky nature. We get into the playoffs and TJ Watt gets hurt. Just a freak of nature. But the thing is, people, we do have depth at the linebackers because last year we did not. We had Malik Reed, who sucked so bad. He's bagging groceries probably at Aldi's right now. He's probably out of the NFL. We got, Herbig. We've got Golden. We've got some depth at that outside linebacker. And maybe Highsmith can command something. Cam Hayward, this is his last ride maybe. And if he goes out and wins something and maybe gets into an AFC championship game, it's anybody's game. This is Vegas with all the chips on the table. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the playoffs. They didn't want us in the playoffs. We are the dark horse in the AFC. And like Ralph says, it's better to be lucky than good. We were lucky to get in, and we were lucky the last 3 weeks, and now luck is upon us. So there we go. That's what I'm saying. And this is the first day of many all week. I don't even know what day we're playing. It doesn't matter. Steele. Don't give me that negativity, Steele, or I'm going to send Burns to your house. Don't send me that negativity. That Kansas City defense is not that good, Steele. Denver beat them. Denver beat them still. Come on. I'm going to send Burns to your house. Chuck is the 9th and Mike is 13th on the winning coaches list. Okay. But also, too, Susan, 4 Super Bowl rings. Tomlin got 1. That's what it's all about. Championships. Dan Keith, thanks for tuning in. It's all about championships, and championships are what I want to see because I'm 52 years old and I like to see another Lombardi down at Heinz Field. I don't know how. But it doesn't matter. Just whatever it takes. Chris says if we play in KC, we can kick them when they're down. So, okay. Well, like I said, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I know she's from Pennsylvania and she gives to charity, but I think all her songs suck. And maybe she can sing a song if the Pittsburgh Steelers plays them about how the Steelers kicked the Kansas City Chiefs' ass and sent her boyfriend home packing. That would be good. So that would be awesome. So this is the first one this week. I'm going to be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I tell you what, hopefully I get some more information on some Steelers stuff, get everybody riled up for the playoff game. I'll know who we're playing tomorrow and when we're playing, and that'll be great. This is a week. I've never done this before. Usually I do once a week. If anybody wants to be a guest, send me your email on Facebook or whatever. You can jump on here and discuss and get all rowdy with me being Steeler fans that we are. Louis Galentine, thanks for tuning in. If they can't have the mindset, they can't win without TJ. Yep. They got to get out of that mindset. You know, that's. Yes, I agree, because last year they had a mindset they couldn't win without him. Is there a Super Bowl party at your house, Bubba? Well, we're in the Super Bowl. I'm going to be partying all week long because it's been a long time. Because the last time, Susan, the Steelers were in a Super Bowl, I had to work, and we lost to the Packers, and I wasn't happy about that. So I'll have to ask my wife. I always ask my wife about everything. Do I need earbuds for my phone? Benjamin, you need earbuds for your phones? Well, it's so you can hear and talk. If you like to jump on, give your Steelers pick for a little bit and then jump out, sir. I'll get you on the show. Anybody that wants on the show this week, give me your email. Come on. Give me your pick. Give me your big Steeler moment of your life. This is all week long. It's like a pep assembly. It's a shame I don't have Shane Brandenburg jumping behind me with the fucking Marion Center green and gold face on. But I'll ask Shane if he can come over and paint up like he did in high school back in the day. But it'll be black and gold face paint. But Shane will have to walk around and jump around. But I got too much shit in here, and I don't want shit breaking. Because, two big guys in a small room, it's trouble. You know what I mean? So anybody, like I said, before I get out of here, anybody wants to come on, send me a private message on Facebook to jump on. I'll be on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock to give you more Steeler news this whole week in the Black and Gold podcast, the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast show. That's right. I gave it a new name because it was the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty show. 9 o'clock, Black and Gold Dynasty show all this week. I got special guest JT Toth of Draft 412 Wednesday night. We'll be talking about who we're playing and go from there and ask some Steeler questions. I was on his show last week. We talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers. We talked about Mike Tomlin, Kenny Pickett, and what the Steeler needs are for the upcoming next season. And those guys, if you want to know draft stuff, they are all in the draft. And I'm going to get a hold of them so we do a draft show in the spring because I don't know a lot of college players. And the only thing that I know is I know the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's all I need to know. So I'm glad we won against the Ravens because I hate the Ravens like everybody else does. Mr. K, how you doing this evening? And we're in. We're in like Flynn. It's a new season. It's a dawn of a new day. Hopefully on the arm and godly, and he says God bless you a lot. He's real religious, is Mason Rudolph. So he must have said some prayers, and Tomlin has to start Mason Rudolph. I'm sorry, all you Kenny Pickett lovers. I am so sorry, but the time is now. It's Mason Rudolph's time due to the fact He has won 3 games in a row. He stays in the pocket, and he actually has a stronger arm. I'm so sorry. I mean, you can you can kill me. You could do what you want, but I'm telling you. Ryan, thanks for tuning in. We are here, people. First show of the week right now on a Sunday. Special Sunday show. We're playoff bound. I'm excited. I'm revved up. I'm fucking pumped up. Oh, I'll be in shock. Hold on. Best passer rating. Yes, that's right. I just said that. He got the franchise record. Hold on. Let me see what you got, Jeremy. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get it here. Let me see here. Oh, damn, that's a good ass graphic, brother. Holy shit. Wow. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can save this. Wow. Which one? Oh, man, they're all good. I'll do this one. Hold on, people. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Wow, that's awesome. Hopefully this works. Shit. Wow. Damn. Hold on. I gotta do something. Just wait, hold on. Here we go. If they win, parties in Vegas, no cameras. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, brother. Stays in Vegas. Yeah, let me get this real quick. Jeremy sent me some designs. I think these are awesome, and let them. I want to show them to the crowd here. So I got to get in to my Facebook here where I'm talking to you guys and look in. So just stay with me, you guys. I'm still talking to you. I'm searching. I'm researching, and I'm looking. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. These designs are pretty cool, man. These are really, really cool. Really, really cool. They're awesome. You just do them tonight? Wow. Let me see it. Yeah, I'll just do this one right now. Just stay with me, people. I appreciate you staying in. Okay, I'm gonna do this one right here. I tell you what, that is phenomenal. Okay, I'm back. Let me get to this, and I will. Wow, you are a graphic designer, aren't you? Wow, these are pretty good. This is 1 out of 3. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. Wow. Woo! That is a nice logo. Man, that is nice. What do you guys think about that? Wow, that's sweet. Woohoo! Did you say, oh, yeah, he's got 2 more. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jeremy. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna get the other 2 and I'm gonna post them on my Facebook here once I get done. I'll put all 3 of them. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Everybody, Jeremy, you got to email me to come on and give your picks here, man, who we're playing. You got all week. I know you're busy, but if you can come on, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, let me know. You can pop in, give your score, do whatever. But hey, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in on Sunday night at 9:34. First show of the week. It's going to be the first show Steelers playoff week. I decided this when I got off work today when I found out the goddamn Steelers were in the playoffs. Oh, Jeremy, he needs a logo. Jeremy Chaplin, Shane. There you go. And speaking of shows, Rich Smoke is doing a show off the Mega Mania cast. Shane Stodmiller is doing a show, and Kal-El is doing a show. So I got 3 people that's on the Mania Megacast panel doing their own podcast shows. So hats off to them. This is something that we all like to do. And this week, it's all about Steelers talk. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be posting this on my Spotify. I'm going to download on Spotify so you can listen. If you just jumped in late, you can rewatch it, people. It's in the archives. This is the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast. I'm telling you, this is on the Triple B Experience. Thanks, everybody. Go Steelers. I'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock to talk more Pittsburgh Steelers on this playoff week. Jump on if you want to come on to chit chat tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. I'm telling you, I'll get you on and we will talk Steelers football. I'm fucking telling you, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's go, Steelers. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. And I will see everybody tomorrow.